Hello everyone, I'm Christen Gerhart.
I'm Zach Mueller.
And you're watching the brand new Exposé. Same name, new show, we do it.
Welcome to the brand new Exposé, where we combine the juiciest parts of the Insider and Exposé, mush them together, add a few fresh faces and some new segments, and you get the brand new Exposé. Yay! This new show will bring you all the latest news, products, interviews, and more from inside theory11.
So with that said, let's jump into the news. A new magic-based heist movie called Now You See Me is currently in production in New Orleans. Dan and Dave Buck worked their magic as hand doubles for the film, which was shot by friend of theory11 and all-around badass cinematographer Larry Fong. I don't know what the movie's about, but it stars Morgan Freeman and Jesse Eisenberg, so I'm assuming it's like combining Bruce Almighty and The Social Network, which means it will be awesome! Another magic movie, Burt Wonderstone, is in production in Las Vegas, starring Jim Carrey and Steve Carell. And this one has a cameo from David Copperfield. And to add to that, Penn Jillette is on the new season of Celebrity Apprentice. So many magicians in front of the camera. To be clear, I'm excited about any magician in front of the camera, as long as their name doesn't begin with C and rhyme with Blissful Angel. Derek Delgadio did an amazing performance for Daniel Radcliffe on Spanish TV. Harry Potter! He did a really awesome job, and I really loved it. Derek, how many cards are face up?
How many cards are face up right now?
24 cartas estarán cara arriba.
And last but not least, this past Friday, theory11 announced our first month results of our Charity Water playing cards, with 100% of the proceeds going to charity. We're proud to announce that due to your support, we were able to raise $18,833.68. And that's in the first 30 days alone. Thank you to everyone for your amazing support. This is something really meaningful, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Speaking of new products, this brings us to our next segment, the latest and greatest.
Thank you, Kristen. I'm still trying to figure out who that Blissful Angel guy would be. Anyway, let's get down to the business. Over the past month, we have been uber busy with the release of Solo, an amazing cardistry project by Michael James, and more recently, just this past week, with Detached by Rick Lax. You audibly split the nozzle off of a balloon and put it right back on with no gimmicks. It's completely clean, practical, and pretty darn awesome. 2 weeks ago, we released what I believe to be our best iPhone app thus far, called iPredict Plus by Greg Restami. The spectator thinks of any card, and then on their own phone, they can call or text a psychic, and the psychic tells them what their card is via voicemail.
And I'm the psychic. See, the psychic, it's my voice, and I can read minds.
Really? What am I thinking right now? Say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Megan
Ryan
Fox.
Gosling. But yes. Yeah, Megan was good. You were right. Spot on. So, I'm just back down. On the wire, there have been tons of new releases like High End by Blake Voigt, an awesome twisting the aces with a kicker ending, Subterfuge 52, some great card controls jammed into one little download, Pop Sandwich, which is my favorite thing on the wire for only 99 cents, which you should definitely check out, and Sneak Peek, an extremely deceptive card peek by Spidey. Still can't believe his name is Spidey, but what can you do? And with that said, I'm very happy to announce and introduce to you for the very first time our brand new correspondent in Las Vegas on location right now, Mr. Rob Anderson. Take it away. No pressure, buddy.
Thanks, Zach. What's up, guys? I'm here with magic consultant extraordinaire and star of The Supernaturalist on the Discovery Channel, Mr. Dan White.
Hi.
Dan, tell us, how long have you been in magic now?
Since I was 10.
Since you were 10?
So, a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years. A lot of people are going to see, you know, David Blaine, Chris Angel, David Copperfield, and they're going to want to be like these guys. They're going to want to get on TV. What advice would you give to those guys that see the big TV stars and want to get there? What's one solid piece of advice you could give?
Well, obviously, you know, it takes a lot of hard work. It's not something that comes quickly. It took me a long time to do these things. But you really have to have a clear vision of what you want, whether it be a stage show, a TV show. Know what you want so you can aim for that. And then it's about having a different voice as well, a different concept.
Right.
You know, I don't think I would have gone to where I did had I not, you know, tried to think of a new concept to bring to magic for it. So.
Right. So what advice would you give to that guy who just started magic? He just got into magic. What do you want to tell him?
Well, honestly, for me, I think that every single person that I've ever met who started magic and really loved it, they have this bug, and I'm sure you've seen it with people who start, is that they just want to do magic all the time. They want to read every book, they want to do everything. And I think that, for me, is the best advice advice is to go through those moments of really wanting to consume everything that there is to do with magic. Just feed that.
Dan White! Dan White. Now let's see what Andrei's up to, literally 10 feet to my left.
Thanks, Rob. Hey guys, Andrei Jikh here, and welcome to the all-new Exposé. In this new segment of the Exposé, Michael James and I are going to be discussing the things that we've been hard at work behind the scenes here at theory11 HQ. So with that said, let's get started right now. My name is David Kaufman. A few weeks ago, the wizard Matthew Biche flew in all the way from France to perform for Penn and Teller. We also filmed 5 projects with Matthew, and they're unbelievably insane, 2 of which are going to be free, so you should watch out for that soon. Matthew's an amazing guy, super talented, and me and my girlfriend forced him to make us crepes. I didn't know that, but he's an amazing cook. I don't know if you knew, but it's really amazing. We also have 2 new cardistry projects with 2 of some of the most innovative, creative, and talented cardistry guys I've ever seen work. We also have a magic DVD coming out with an artist who is universally respected across the industry. It's actually a mentalism effect, and it's one of the most simple, direct, and mind-blowing mentalism effects that I have ever seen. It's that good. We have a few playing card designs in queue, and one in particular is one that we're super excited about. We're very, very stoked to share it. We're not ready just yet, but the artist who's working on it with us is a guy whose artwork is featured in the Smithsonian Museum in Washington. And if you don't know who he is, then you probably have his art or a picture of him hanging on your wall. In other news, we just came back from New York City at the Toy Fair convention with Bicycle, where Michael James and I performed cardistry for 10,000 people. We also reshot the Monarch trailer. Not that we thought that it needed reshooting, but since Michael James and Jonathan Baim and I were in the same location anyway, we thought we'd reshoot it, so we went all out. It was pretty crazy. Not crazy because we went all out, but because it was freezing, it was raining, our hands would go numb in 30 seconds, and we stood upon a building right near the Staten Island Ferry where we were 3 feet from the edge of the building and from falling off, and it was pretty scary. So we take our work very seriously here at theory11. So look forward to that. It's going to be awesome, and we'll do it live. Andrei Jikh signing out.
Thank you very much, Rob and Andrei, or should I say, Rondre. Before we leave, we want to hear what new segments you want to see next. Specifically, if you could see us interview one person, who would you want it to be?
Tell us what you think, and we can make the show better every week. On behalf of Rondre and Crap?
Nope, Zaxton. On behalf of Zaxton and Blissful Angel.
Have a great week, and we'll see you next Friday.